Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following the loss to Orlando. Out to the right wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Inside. Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Holmgren the screen. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Mitchell. And stolen by Booker. To the paint. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the wide open shot from Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
If Green gets any space out there, he's lethal.
And Greg, you watch Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And Durant, here we go. Pass to Kessler. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. There's 1:26 left in the first. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Outside, KD. From beyond the arc and then some. KD's got 5 points so far.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Holmgren can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 3. KD drives in.
Kevin Durant.
It's good. He's got 7.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
It's tipped. And stolen by Wallace. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Outside, Green. A 3 from Strus. A nice shot by KD.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Here's Holmgren. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Shoots a fader. And that one's good. Leonard.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Bruce in the corner. Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Down low. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the middle. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Holmgren, right side. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Durant. Portis the screen. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, Portis is a talented scorer, especially in close where he can really make you pay.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Devin Booker's focused on open and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Here is Durant. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And the rejection by Holmgren. Mitchell with it. Now Green defending. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Holmgren the screen. Kicks it out to Jones. Nailed from three-point land.
Nice little sleight of hand trick there by Jones.
Back to Portis. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's KD. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Out to Wallace. Shoots over KD. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Well, that miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now Mitchell. Fantastic work inside from Mitchell.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Holmgren outside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Outside, KD. And the rejection by Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
Substitution on.
Here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Pass to Kennard. Now here's Bull. Now here's Leonard. Guarded by KD. On the clock. Leonard. And counted from 19 feet away. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Screen by Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
2 minutes.
Thank you. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you guys.
Yeah, but team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Screen by Leonard. Back to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Green. Down low. And Devin Booker in the paint.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. .43 seconds left in the third quarter. Donovan Mitchell drops the hammer.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Back to Strus. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Kessler. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Off with the layup. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. Now Kessler. Kicks it out to Booker. 5 on the clock. Durant with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
Assist goes to. Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you once again, Allie. Screen by Leonard. Here comes Mitchell.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Outside, KD. And finished off by KD.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside Holmgren. Now Leonard. Holmgren the screen. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
And looking to get stronger, Homer fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Green. Stolen by Mitchell. And they're pushing it up. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Left side, Leonard. And there's the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Good!
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Now Durant. Now Strus. Now Portis. Durant pulling down his sledgehammer.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Outside Holmgren. For three. Durant rips down the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Green fires. The putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Now look at the hustle there from Booker. Love to see that.
Down it goes for 3.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Durant. Holmgren.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Portis. It drops.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Outside Portis. The long shot, no good. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
First personal foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
Into the lane. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence.